Okay, good morning, guys. Um, it's quiet. The cats are taken care of. Before I go any further, obviously, good morning. I had to go back to this. If anybody has not watched The Walking Dead, spoiler alert, you got 5 seconds to go away so you don't hear. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Oh my god, and there goes the camera. It's gonna be one of those days. If anybody hasn't watched The Walking Dead last night, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I knew it was gonna be a Daryl episode. I absolutely knew it was gonna be a Daryl episode. If you guys, I hope everybody's watched this because I hate to be the wing that wrecked it for you. But at the end, in case anyone didn't notice, okay, sure, it was crazy. There was a lot of awesome action. It could be a romance with, what's that army dude guy? I can't think of his name.
Which, Abraham?
Abraham
Abraham Ford.
And what's her name? What's her name? I can't remember. Anyway, she was going through a lot of depression. I cannot think of names this morning. It's too early. So, possible romance. Daryl got back in with that cool gas truck, but at the end on the walkie, come in, and what do you hear? Help! Glenn said help! I told you Glenn was not dead. I knew it. I don't care what anybody says. He's supposed to die, but he's not supposed to die this way.
He's dead.
He's not dead. He wouldn't go, help, if he was dead.
That probably wasn't even Glenn.
Okay, it's not anybody else. That's all that's left out there. Anyways, besides that point, Shane, shh, quiet please. Okay, so that's that one. I had to say that, so I'm all about Daryl today. That's what this beastie is. What I said I was going to talk a little tiny bit about today was there's a couple things I have to actually fill you in on. Last night was a very strange night, but we'll get to that later, and yes, you know who you are. Okay, I said jelly soap. So, jelly soap. This is the little gooby that I made. You can't see from here, but barely. There's a basket right there on the fridge. I turned my light off so you can't see my junk. That basket is full of Jell-O. I'm talking 200 packets of Jell-O. I cannot make Jell-O if my life depended on it. I tried the Jell-O from scratch with the salt and the shampoo or dish soap or whatever it was. Hard on the bottom, slimy, watery, gross on top. It lathered good, it worked good, but it did not come as in chunks like this. This one, if you guys can see it, oops, this is actually a jelly base, and oh my god, it does smell good. This has like been in here for over a year. The color's still the same, the texture's the same, it works great, but my problem with it was you have to cook it so high, and then so long to get it to actually melt. It's not like a normal melt and pour. So hot that when I actually, like, okay, forget the bubble factor. I dealt with the bubble factor. When I poured it into this, you see how melted and mangly I got it? That's my problem. So I'm going to try silicone. This is what it looks like when you buy it. I don't know if you can read it. This is just Sapphire Blue's version. But it comes like, if you guys can see that, it's like, this is what you get to melt down. It's really hard to pick up. I probably should not be touching this, but can you see that? It's very just like jelly. That's all it is jelly. And now I have to rinse my hands. Hang on. Okay, so it's a very strange thing. So I'd like to hear some of your, if any of you guys have tried it. Actually, I know you have. One of you have. I'm sorry, the name thing, like I said this morning, it's way too hard for me to even concentrate on names in the morning, let alone function. My fingers feel 2 times too fat. I feel like I have Fred Flintstone fingers this morning, so my brain isn't, nothing circulating yet. Anyways, on that note, yeah, so I'd like to hear about your jelly soap, what you guys use it for, how you, that, especially that picture you guys showed the other day with the Jell-O shot cups. That's so cool. Like, I don't know if you poured it into that when it was hot, or if you had a mold and then put it in there after. I don't know, I'm curious. I'd love to know, because I think this is going to be my only thing as far as jelly soap goes. I don't even know if it would sell, because like I said, people around here are kind of strange. They don't even really know much of Lush. There is the odd few that are like real Lushies, which are like, I would say, in the category of like 18 to 23. So there's a few of them, like my son's good friends. I've already converted one. Yay. Okay. Something yesterday was brought up. I don't remember. I was reading a post with regards to ingredients. And I'll get to this part a little bit later, but there's a thing where they talked about everybody's so like paranoid about cornstarch causing yeast infections. That always makes me laugh. Okay? I hear things like it's not beneficial at all, it doesn't dissolve in your tub, it leaves mess, blah blah blah. Well, I hate to tell you this. Cornstarch is in a lot of things. That bath bomb that I showed you from a big company has cornstarch in it, okay? People use cornstarch for dry shampoo. People use cornstarch, it's actually in deodorant, but people I know, my oldest son uses it for deodorant. Guys use it for jock itch, any kind of chafing, any kind of skin irritation. It's very soothing on the skin. I've never in all my life had a yeast infection. A yeast infection can be caused from sugar. It can be caused from eating the wrong foods. It can be caused from too much friction on your clothing. It can be caused from sex. That's a big one. Me here being almost 50, I've never in my life ever had a yeast infection. Okay, and I mean, if I was going to get one, it would be from all the sugar that I ate, not from the cornstarch. So let's just kind of read your facts. Don't believe everything you hear. I'm just telling you what I know in my experience. I don't use gobs and gobs like that much in my bath bomb when I do it. I use like a little quarter cup, maybe. I say quarter cup. Usually it's not a full quarter cup. It's just in there. I like it. I like the way it feels. It's nice. Okay, I don't know what to say here as far as that goes. How am I going to say this? Okay, hold that thought. Just hold that thought. Okay, sorry guys. I know to you I was only gone like a flash, but I was actually gone 10 minutes. Trying to gather my thoughts. I want to know what I was trying to get to before. Last night, watching The Walking Dead, obviously, there was like 5 minutes left in the show. So everybody gets up and has like their pee breaks, smoke breaks, coffee, whatever. And I get up and grab my iPad, go outside for a smoke, have a little read, and I'm like, I see this message. It's like, check this out. You gotta check this out. Someone wrote something in the group. In another group. I'm like, okay, I got Walking Dead stuck on my brain. And I'm reading this, and I'm like, what the shit? That's my recipe. Who the heck is posting my recipe? My Play-Doh recipe of all things on another group. I was like, I can't do this again. This is not happening. And if anybody who knows me knows I've gone through something very similar in the last few weeks, but that's not a topic. So I was a little paranoid, to say the least. So I make a comment, and then I'm like, oh crap, why'd I say that? Because if they didn't know it was my recipe, there's my freaking name plastered all over the place. They know, oh, it must be Tammy something. So I was like, okay, stupid me. So I get on, and I send a private message. You know who I'm talking about. And I sent a private message. That was my cat went crazy. Not mean or anything like that, but I said, listen, just curious. I couldn't help but notice, why would you be posting my ingredients in this other group? And, talked back and forth a little bit. And then I get, oh, well, just so you know, this was posted for free in the Simply Free Bath group. I was like, what? No. The Play-Doh recipe that was posted in Simply Free is the single-use, like, foaming bath whip one. That's not. So I'm, like, freaking out, sweat dripping down my face. Anyways, I get a screenshot, and it shows me. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, my God. Am I, like, the world's biggest stupid ass, or what? Talk about foot and mouth, wanted to curl up under a rock, die and cry. I am such an asshole. Excuse the French, but I felt about this big. And Hannah, yes, Hannah, I apologize to no extent. Thank God we talked last night when I realized. I didn't realize, I guess I have somewhat of a certain style when it comes to when I formulate recipes. I use a lot of the same ingredients. So when I saw the Cocomide DEA and the betaine and all I saw was bubble, I went, no, not again. So I apologize big time. By the way, it was my bubble bar recipe that I saw that I was panicking about. Sweat dripping down my face, cold chills, hot chills, shaking, just I was scared. Stupid. I apologize again, and I'm so sorry. You have no idea, like I told you already, I feel this big. But anyways, we got that over with. Realized what it was. Yes, it's free. You guys can have at her. Go nuts. Whew. But do I feel red, okay? I want to get that out of the way because people who know me know I have the really bad habit of saying things either before I've thought them through or they just go on paper and they don't come out the way they're planned in this little noggin, okay? They never come out like they're supposed to come out. It's not how I mean them to come out, it's just how they go on the page, okay? So, if any time you guys ever see me write something and you think, oh, that chick's a real, talk to me first because usually it's just a Freudian slip. It's nothing more than a total on my part, okay? So that's out of the way. Hannah, I apologize again. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. But yeah, that's gone. Everything's okay. Phew, over with. Okay. Shit, sorry. Didn't mean to tap. Told you nervous habit. Happens too much. Sorry. Oh, I have a little thing for you guys, for anyway, newbies or anybody who wants to make stuff on their own. I have this thing, you can call me strange. I've made bath bombs and weird things. People are like, where'd you get the mold? Where'd you get the mold? Oh my god, it's so cool. Okay. Right there. There is a cute little mold. Yes, you could use it this way. Yes, you could use it this way. I thought this way would be awesome. It's got the dent, little blue icing, adorable, cute. This is a rice pudding cup. I have cat food cups, square ones, tall ones that are perfect for this. So don't have to spend $8, $9, $10 on a mold when you guys have stuff at home. Don't forget that. Anything that has a bit of, solidity, rigidity, if it's hard and you can stuff it, it will work. Just wanted to share that. Okay, you guys saw me do the piping video yesterday. There it is. I wish I could show you. It's very hard. It's probably, no doubt, still soft inside. How many days did I do this? 2-3 days ago? I didn't pack my other cupcakes for about 2 weeks. So, I know when I did the bathtub test, it was not rock hard inside, but it was fairly, well, the balls don't stick. It was fairly, not moist, but it was soft inside, but it's still very crushable. So this seems like, so far, so good. I think I'm going to do a couple adjustments. Debbie, I told you what I think we should do to it. A little bit maybe more COT to harden it up, or to dry it up faster, harden it faster, however you want to look at it. So I'm not releasing this. I'm still tweaking it. I'm still playing with it. It's good enough for me. But I think for those of you that maybe want to have something piped and like packaged the next day, not such a great thing. It's something that has to sit out for a couple weeks to dry. And it does dry, by the way, better if it's in someplace hard or someplace dry, not somewhere cold. That seems to slow it down. Hence the reason why I said you could store it and put it in the fridge in a Ziploc. So that's just that. Oh, and in case anybody did not catch my post the other day with the jewelry boxes, hold that thought. I'm going to show you. Okay, so this here, you guys know that I'm doing the contest thing. By the way, this is the last week, so get your numbers in. I'm waiting on one number. If that doesn't work, we'll figure it out. I posted that I made these, and like a dum-dum, I used essential oils. Essential oils, I told everybody who's got my recipe, at least I think I did, I hope I did. Anyways, it's supposed to be fragrance oil. essential oils don't stick. I did a test the other day with the wand and I almost knocked myself out with the smell. It stinks. It smells like, the only way I can describe it, it's not, it shouldn't say it stinks like bad stinks. It reminds me of a laundrette. That smell when you walk in and you smell the dryers going and the machines going. It just smells like detergent or clean or whatever, how you want to say it. So these do not have a nice smell. And I feel like a complete and utter tool. So I already said in the post, whoever the winners are, I am going to send along a couple of bath bombs. Maybe something else too, so that if you want to use the bubble factor of this, but you want the bath to smell nice, we'll throw in, a bath bomb or something so you have it. And if that's the case, and say you use it a couple times and you don't want to deal with the smell or you have no bath bombs, just freaking smash this. Get your little prizey out, and if you want to, just use the pieces, because I have a feeling you're going to be waiting a month or 2 months on a daily basis using this to get that capsule out. So you're going to have to bust this beast open, break Pandora's box, okay? Smash it, get your little prizey out, and go like that. So I apologize. Like I said, I did another stupid... I do stupid things sometimes. Not always, but when I do them, they're usually really good. So that's that. One last thing, because I'm going to run out of time, I can tell by the counter. The group, there's been a couple posts with a few drama things that have been going on lately. If we can, I'm sure the other administrators would agree with me. We really want to keep our group drama-free. We want it to be informative. We want it to be fun. We want to help people, boost people up. No knocking, no bashing. I understand there's stuff going on. I get that. Trust me, I've been in the heart of it before. You have to rise above it. Deal with it in a different way, whereas it's not the daily news, let's say it that way. So we want to keep the group. I mean, if you have questions and stuff you want to ask about it, that's great. I would rather not see screenshots of things. I would rather not have any kind of negative aspect of it, if you can understand what I'm saying. So on that note, I'm cutting my video short today. I'm sorry she's not a long one. I have stuff I'm supposed to be doing, and I know if I do this now, after this, it'll be an hour to upload. I won't do it. Anyways, on that note, I want you guys to have an awesome day. Wicked, as in wicked good. Be good, be kind to each other, help anybody that asks for help. Do unto others as you want done to you. That's the way I look at it, alright? Cheers, guys. Have an awesome day. Talk to you next time.